12. Which of the following is not a type of electrical raceway? It's kind of a technical term, raceway. When I think of a raceway, I think of the big trays in like large commercial settings. But a raceway is actually any time I have a carrier for wires. So conduit is actually a raceway. EMT is a conduit. It's thin wall conduit. IMC is also a conduit. It's a little bit thicker and it's actually threaded. There's a couple. There's like a rigid conduit. There's like another was a watertight conduit. There's a couple different ones, but EMT and IMC are both very typical that you find often. And then greenfield is actually a flexible conduit. The place that most of you probably see that is when you do a whip. Say you're going from a junction box in a wall up to how about a fan hood above a stove, right? You don't plug the fan hood in; it gets directly wired. Well, and that often happens kind of down the road in the construction process. So exactly where that thing is going to be, it's always a little hard to call. So they put a whip in. So that's a flexible piece of conduit, which would be the flexible metal conduit, which is typically referred to as greenfield. Although that's, I believe, a product name. So the actual answer is BX. BX is the type of wiring that comes with a sheath around it already when you buy it. So you can't pull the wires out and rewire it. That's what a conduit, a raceway can do. A raceway, I can always take the wires away and put new wires in. BX is already wired, and so that would be an example that is not a raceway. Romex would be another example like that.
Today's ARE Live episode is an extension of our online ARE curriculum that you can find on blackspectacles.com, the home of online learning for architecture and design. If you need to prepare for the ARE, which I assume many of you guys do, and if you're looking for a good way to study for the exam that's more flexible and easier to digest than the traditional exam prep materials, and head over to blackspectacles.com to try out any of our free ARE video tutorials that are taught by tonight's presenter, Mike Newman. As an attendee, and as you can see here on the screen here, we have a couple of notes or information for today's episode. Anyone who is attending today's session, you're eligible to use this coupon code worth 15% off the first charge on your individual membership. If you're one of those folks who would like for your firm to purchase Black Spectacles Access for you and your colleagues, just visit blackspectacles.com/business, which is this fourth link here, and we'll send all the information for your firm to get set up. And also from now until the 15th of next month, firm memberships are 15% off if you mention this episode when you submit your form through blackspectacles.com/business. Also on this, you'll see that our next webinar will be on May 27th with Mike at 6 o'clock. So if you'd like to register for it, here's the registration link. We're still firming up the details and the actual topic. So if you have any suggestions and would like Mike to cover a specific topic or would like us to interview someone in particular about a specific topic, please let us know.